I'm here to share a story. So long ago, probably when I was around 8 years old, I went to camp and we used to play a game which you might be familiar with. It's called Capture the Flag. And I really looked forward to this game primarily because we would play it at night in the dark. And of course, we were able to bring our flashlights with us. But that was my favorite part, that we played it in the dark and in the woods. There were like fields and then woods. And they split the camp up into different teams. And I was with my team. It was dark. The counselor who was facilitating our team or guiding our team was talking to us in the dark and creating a plan. I don't remember the exact plan, but there was a plan. We wanted to win, capture the flag. And then all of a sudden, all of us were just running, like through the dark. And it was exciting. I really didn't know where we were going. I don't really remember the plan, but I knew that it was fun. I knew I was excited. It was dark out, the air was crisp, and we were doing something together. And there was a shared mission, a shared goal. There was an aspect of mystery, like where was this flag? Who's going to capture it? Would it be us? Who would it be? What would happen in the next hour or so? And then I noticed that someone in our group was like huffing and puffing, and they were kind of falling behind and not able to keep up with the group who was all running. And I wanted this person to not be left behind. So I slowed my pace and ran with them. And I said, "Are you okay?" And the young person said to me, "Yes, I'm okay. I just can't run that fast." And I said, "Well, that's okay. I'll stay with you." And so we ran together behind the group. And it was this really beautiful moment of connection. And in that moment, I was in the role of like reaching out to someone to connect with them when they had somehow been separated from the group. And I don't remember this person's name. I don't remember if we spent a lot of time together after the game or beyond. But I do remember that moment very clearly in my experience. And I'm here to share it with you today as a beautiful example of connection. And I'm curious if you yourself have been in the role of someone who has reached out to connect with someone who has somehow been separated from the group, or maybe even othered, or even cast out of the group in some way. And in addition to that, I invite you to contemplate if you have been the person who has been separated from the group somehow, maybe even othered, or maybe even cast out in some capacity or in any other way that I might not be naming explicitly. And I invite you to notice times in your life if you have been in either or both roles, and what that was like, and what manifested from that exchange, from that connection. I don't remember who won the game that year. And to be honest, I have never seen a flag in Capture the Flag game. So I never played to win. I always played to have fun with the other people that I was with in the dark, in the woods. There was the excitement of hiding. There was the excitement of a shared mission, a shared goal. There was the excitement of chaos within the bounds of a game, the playfulness, the unknown, the laughter, a little bit of fear, like not wanting to be found, capture the flag, and connection. reaching out to someone who has been somehow separated from the group, and then also receiving that gesture when someone offers it to you. I invite you to share in the comments if you have anything that you'd like to add or share, story perhaps that you'd like to share. And I'm grateful for your attention and your time and your energy. Thank you for watching. My name is Leigh Aschoff, and I work with people who are seeking a deeper connection with their embodied authenticity. And they have a desire to speak their truth to others and find it difficult to do so for reasons such as freezing, reacting, shutting down, overwhelm, confusion. These are some symptoms that can come up when there is a disconnection in one's own system. You can actually start to see the symptoms as a call for connection. Somatic healing is fantastic for that. I collaborate in the healing sessions with people so that they go from a sense of isolation and loneliness in that disconnection into a felt sense experience of nourishment and love in connection, both with themselves and with others around them, with their environment, etc. May all beings experience heart peace, love, embodied belonging, and liberation. Thank you for being here. Aloha.